आजा प्यारे, खुल जाएंगे, खुल जाएंगे, खुल जाएंगे, खुल जाएंगे घूंघट के पट सारे, घूंघट के पट सारे। अरे सहजा भरा आनंद से, हाँ जी, हाँ जी। अरे सहजा भरा आनंद से, अरे सहजा भरा आनंद से। अरे सहजे आके जाना मेरे भाई, अरे सहजे आके जाना मेरे भाई, सब घट में मुझे समाए, सब घट में ही मुझे समाए। अरे सहजा में है मुझ जी का बसा, जो जन आवे रहे ना प्यासा। अरे सहजा में है गुरु जी का वासा, जो जन आवे रहे ना प्यासा। अमृत धारा सहजा में बहती, अमृत धारा सहजा में बहती, सत्संग की बरखा दिन रात रहती, सत्संग की बरखा दिन रात रहती। अरे सहजा सहजा सब कहे, सहजा में राम समाए, सहजा में मुझे समाए। अरे जब मन अपना सहज हो जासी, तब राम, तब राम, तब राम सहजे ही घर पासी, तब मुझे, तब गुरुजी, तब गुरुजी सहजे ही मन पासी, तब गुरुजी सहजे ही घर पासी। अजी सहजा सहजा सब कहे, सहजा सहजा सब कहे, सहजा में राम समाए, सहजा में राम सहजा में मोजी समाई सहजा में मोजी समाई
All beings come to rest here in the heart of hearts itself. It is your place. Welcome home.
Namaste everyone. Very warm welcome to Satsang this afternoon. Sadguru Shri Muji Ji ki Jai. I actually really feel like I've said most of what I wanted to, or all of what I wanted to. No, it's your move. How do you want to play? You want to continue as Arjun? And we are open to that if you have some Arjuna questions. I'm just waiting with wonder to see how you will play next. Okay, one thing that is coming up to say is that many of you have this feeling that if you start dropping this personal identity and you start coming from your authentic place, then you start feeling like, but that's too arrogant. But it's not arrogance. I was asking the other day, what is arrogant about nothing? Nothing, is it? What is arrogant about no thing? To come from this place of emptiness is not arrogance. It's just another mind trick which is saying, but you can't just pretend as if you're empty or something like this. You are not pretending. It is your truth. So don't fall into that trap also. You're seeing who you are. You're also seeing what gets you in trouble, your false belief. And you're able to drop this false belief now. Allow life to now flow spontaneously through you. Same allowing that I was talking about earlier. Allow your actions, your reactions. Don't try to be a certain way. Don't try to behave enlightened. Just allow yourself to just be. And actions are happening on their own anyway. We have dropped the pretense of being the doer. And don't buy any idea that I am being arrogant. So very quickly we go from I'm so unworthy to I'm so arrogant. There's nothing arrogant about awareness. Even to say I am awareness is the most simple thing. It is not arrogance. Why must we persist with lying just because it feels like it is less arrogant? Actually, it is the separation which is, to reinforce the separation with every word that we speak, that is arrogance. That separation ever could have happened, that is arrogance. That I am separate from God, that is arrogance. You see? So the mind has this also upside down. To say I am consciousness, to say I am awareness, is not arrogance. And the saying is not the important part, of course. But I would rather you say I am consciousness and go with this direct seeing that you're having, then continue to play this falseness, the seeker role, the Arjuna mindset.
A lot of things are happening here. And exactly what you said about arrogance appearing right now. I had a very, very strong experience this morning. And I was one with awareness somehow. It was the strongest experience ever. And I felt that I just let everything go. So it happened by itself. And it was so strange because my body was moving a lot. And it was a nice feeling, actually. But now, when I'm looking back and try to remember and to feel in what happened, then there is almost a feeling of be ashamed. How could you behave like this somehow, you know? Behave like this, shaking and all that. And that is somehow there is a I feel very, very strongly it's a block here, because I know that was the right way, the right place.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
But the block is very, very strong.
Okay, so let me see if I get this straight. You had a beautiful experience of non-separation in the morning, and along with that came the shaking of the body, and now the mind is coming and saying, but why did you have to behave like that?
Yes.
You see, it's not appropriate.
Yes.
It's not true. The point of creating an environment of satsang is to give you the space to allow all this to happen.
Exactly what happened.
Yes, exactly
what happened.
Exactly.
And actually, I wasn't listening too much exactly what you were saying.
Yes.
But there were glimpses,
Yes.
and it just felt
Yes.
I was with you.
Yes.
Totally.
Yes. Yes, one glimpse is enough. If you listen to 2 or 3 lines really openly in satsang, it is more than enough.
Yes.
The rest of it is just the defrosting. So now what do you feel? Like something changed?
Now I feel I'm like this again. It's
What is your truest position?
right now.
Yes.
I'm here. I'm here,
Yes.
and a lot of energy is playing around
Yes.
in the body.
Okay, so what you have to do is tell me that which affects you in reality now. That which is playing, it's fine. It's like children playing in the park, it's okay. You see, what does it really, if there is something that really affects the reality of who you are, then report that.
It's nothing.
Nothing.
No. This is just something that is happening now, and
Yes.
I know it's
Yes.
it's coming and going.
Yes.
It has been during the last 2 days. It has been a lot of these ups
This
and downs.
thermometer you give me.
Pardon?
Before you go, give me the thermometer which you use to measure yourself. You know what I mean?
Once again.
This thermometer, this temperature checker,
Yeah.
you see, is measuring and writing down the medical report
Yes.
of what has been happening.
Yes.
So you give me that thermometer. You see the meter that measures the temperature.
So I can't measure.
Yes.
I will.
Huh?
I will.
You will?
I will give you.
You will give me. Very good. Very good. Don't leave with it here. I know it's a habit, but it's a bad habit. Let's drop it. If you were to ask me, can you tell me what your state was in the last 2 days? You don't know how difficult an assignment that sounds to me. To go back and say, Acha, day before, what was the state? It just sounds like too much work. Why you have to do it?
Right. Right.
Isn't it?
Yes. It's a lot of these because it's
Yes.
happened so many things.
Yes, this is
And-
also that.
Yeah, and I try to.
This is also that.
Pardon?
This is also that.
Yes, yes. And I try to remember why can't I come back to this
Yes,
feeling,
yes.
you know. So
This is the checker guy. I speak about the checker guy.
yes, yes.
You see? So what happens is the seeker now manifests mostly as this checker guy. Saying, okay, today now, how many thoughts did I believe? That is not the point of the pointing. It is not to make reports about yourself. Because you already started by saying that the reality of what I am remains untouched now by any play that might be happening. You started by saying that. You see? And then when we go to reporting what has been happening in the play, then we are going towards reporting what is happening in the unreality. So if reality is untouched by anything happening in the play, then we must not bother too much about what's happening in the unreality.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Last night I couldn't sleep almost at all, and it was because it was hot and I'm having a cold. And one thing is that I read a quote from someone, I don't know who it was, saying, "You are not in the now, you are the now." And that struck me very deeply. And after that, when I tried to go to sleep, I became afraid because it was so much a loneliness in this, So I almost got attacks of I don't know what. It's I was very, very afraid.
This happened to the reality of who you were?
No, of course not. Of course not. But it's something to look at now.
No.
And see that was
No.
not real.
Yes, that's it. That's the only purpose.
Yes. And that made me when I went to the only coffee and tea in the restaurant. I was sitting for quite a long time, and I suddenly something became deeper and deeper. I more and more into to reality, to awareness, and somehow I was taking off layer and more and more layers. So I saw that I am a collector actually at home with quotes and all the copies of Amaya's, all these
transcripts.
Okay. And I experienced that I can't go on with this because I have to go into myself and see what is true here. You can't read it. And it became so true to me.
Very good. Very good. It's very important. If you're just reading and collecting knowledge, it's not helpful.
No.
We can take one satsang, only one paragraph. You see something that appeals to us.
Yes.
And just use that to check within. That is more than enough.
Yes. And there are just pointings.
Yes,
and
all pointing.
Like what you are saying, it's pointings too.
Yes.
And it feels like an opening to see this.
It's very important. Because we are moving away from the conceptual knowing of things into the true knowingness.
Yes. So I'm curious about the rest of the days.
Yes, so am I. I'm curious, but in a very good way. Filled with wonder about how the days will unfold.
That's right.
Yes.
Whatever will happen, will happen.
Very good.
Yes.
And we will be like this about life.
Yes. I would like to share a dream I had tonight.
Tonight you had?
Yes.
Even last night.
Last night, yes. I was not. It was not in sleeping state. It was in my dreams state. Yes. I was at home in my apartment, and suddenly I looked out through the window, and there was a fire coming, very, very heavy fire, and it developed very, very heavy. So I have to just rush away.
No.
And I was thinking what to take with me.
Yes.
I must have the important things. I couldn't find anything to take.
Yes.
Nothing. So I just rushed out and found myself outside the house. And it has almost, the front has exploded, so it has come down.
Okay.
And I tried to find my apartment.
Yes.
I couldn't find it. And the whole thing, it was moving, so I kind of I couldn't fix my eyes where it was, and it was very frightening. And suddenly someone shouted that the roof is coming down. Watch up! And suddenly a heavy piece of the roof came just like that. It didn't hurt me. And suddenly I was looking around, and I saw that this was not my house. My home was over there. And when I woke up, it was very, very clear to me, and it was a good, I feel it was a good illustration what is happening actually.
Yes, very good. You're discovering your true position, your true place. And the false is burning.
Yes,
Very
exactly.
good. Very good.
It was just a dream, as
Yeah.
Guruji says. But anyway,
Very good.
thank you for that.
What I feel to do, Maria can come. She had that look, he's just not calling me. No?
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
It's getting unbearable to carry on this body. Because the mind is disappearing. Also it's trying to come, but
The mind is disappearing and it is getting unbearable for who to carry the body?
for the body itself,
For the body itself.
it's too much effort to feel the tension in the body and not strength to. I don't know if it is mind playing.
So what you have to do is just see that this entire universe is God's body. And this tiny body is a part of that body. You see? So when the entire body moves, then this body also moves. So when the Lord wants to move the body, it will move the body. Whatever energy the Lord wants to give to move the body will be provided to the body. We don't have to be worried about that, and there is nothing we can do about it anyway. So if energy is going, there is nothing you can do to bring it back. And when energy is coming, there is nothing that you can do to not have that energy.
Energy is dissolved. There are some peace coming if I'm allowing the body to dissolve energy. It seems I'd like also something to happen. But also mind would like to. Okay, it's the idea that this body is mine.
Should be like
also.
this. Yes.
Okay. And the idea that this effort will be like this forever, it seems that there are no hope, because also we get out of the bed is so difficult. Be without coffee, this idea I need something to I'm looking for you and I'm perceiving I'm saying just nonsense and nothingness.
No, don't worry. You have to just
mind,
allow the body to function as it is functioning.
Just mind don't want to die.
Yes, the mind wants to take charge of at least the body, at least the energy of the body. Yes.
And wanted to manipulate you somehow. Now I get it.
Don't worry
or
about it.
to my express some anger, and I cannot find it.
It is also physically very difficult to show anger to someone who is just smiling at you.
Because today I came to the conclusion that love, how I believed it, doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So mine was also trying to apply just life exists.
Yeah.
Love is a lie. But somehow
Good. Oh, the mic. Thank you, thank you. Let's play a little game. Now, there are only some possibilities, isn't it? One possibility is that I have come to this recognition that I am awareness, but something. The second is, you come to this clear recognition, I am consciousness, but something. Is it? The third is, I have come to neither of those recognitions because something. So I want the mic to just go around with everyone, and for each of you, speak one or two lines. I am awareness but, or I am consciousness but, I don't see either because. Got it? Yeah. And if there's no but, that's it then.
There is clear seeing, Father, that I am awareness.
Yes.
There's no.
Louder, yeah.
There is clear seeing that I am awareness. There's no doubt.
No but.
There's no but.
Very good.
There was a lot of oscillation in the past, but I feel like it's reducing.
So no but. Very good. Pass. You want to say something now? No. See? Or later?
I know I'm awareness,
Yes.
but
No.
I see my favorite stories catching me.
The favorite stories are catching you.
Yeah,
Okay.
my favorite stories of personhood do catch me.
Let's see if we can track this. So one is favorite stories are still attractive. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
Okay.
traumas or pains.
Yes.
That,
Whatever the story is.
yeah.
Okay.
I know I'm awareness,
Yeah.
and it's getting clear that even like when I'm in the dynamic world, the person comes back, but it's being seen that I don't have to. If it feels like that, doesn't mean it is like that.
Okay.
So I'm grappling. I mean, it's coming like just now. I was listening with my mind instantly, and then I was like, no, I don't have to listen with that thing. So it's hopefully just being in satsang, and just being a little on its own or being aware will at least not have this kind
So
of reaction.
I am awareness, but some prior conditioning is still coming. So instead of saying coming, just say it's going.
Yeah.
You see, it's coming to go.
Yeah, and there's a doubt,
Huh.
and the doubt is that it's a like if from leaving from here, especially my buttons are my parents and my family,
Yes,
and
yeah.
that thing, and there's a fear that this. The seeing which is so absolutely, I mean, clear, no doubt, no, I mean, it's the direct experience, especially since in the morning was for just, just something, whatever it
Yeah.
was. This fear still remains that, these ones,
Huh.
this father and, brother,
Got it.
and all these family
Yeah.
issues are going to again, the person rather than pull awareness down.
Okay. So there's a and a but. So I am awareness and conditioning is going, but first one, some favorite stories might still feel attractive. See, whether it's father, brother, whatever the stories might be. Okay, we'll come back to it. You want to come back? Or?
I don't know, Father.
Huh? Okay, come back. We'll come back.
I just don't know the answer. In this moment, I mean, there's no but in this moment.
Very good. To which one?
I'm aware of this awareness.
Louder,
I'm aware.
louder, louder,
I'm aware.
louder.
I'm aware
Very good.
of the sense of being.
Yes.
In this moment, there's no but.
Very good. But in this moment there is no but. But
But
in the next moment
I don't know.
there could be a but.
Yet things catch at times.
Yeah. If there is a but, what happens to awareness?
Nothing.
Okay, we'll come to that. I don't want to spoil it for everyone, but it's a pointless exercise. It's good. Very good.
So I know that I am. So it's being. That's what you say being is, I think.
There are three options. I am awareness, but I am being or consciousness, but I don't see either of these because.
Okay. I feel like the awareness and being are both known, like
Yes.
seen and clear.
Pick one of the three.
Okay. Awareness. I know I'm awareness.
Okay. But
If there's a but, it is just that there seems to be no ability to know, or the word seems to become in control, whether or not that is always known. Like without
whether
some
I
story
always
coming.
know I am awareness or not.
Huh? Sorry?
Whether I always know
Yeah.
that I am awareness or not.
Yeah.
That is the but.
Yeah. It just seems to be
Okay.
out of.
So where were we? We had my favorite stories seem a bit attractive, some prior conditioning comes back, and whether this will last forever or not. Both of you are basically saying that, no? That whether I know this is true right now, but I don't know about whether this will be true tomorrow or when we are out of the retreat. Yes? So somebody remember these for me. We'll come, we'll remember collectively.
Father, it seems it's not
One of the
fair.
three.
It seems not fair.
I know. I know.
First,
One of the three.
first you asked drop checking.
One
Second you
of the
asked drop.
three. One of the three.
So the three options are but, because, and neither.
No. Three options are I am awareness, but something. I see that I am consciousness, but something. I don't see either because something.
Okay, I don't see neither because I feel more of like I'm nothing instead of saying that I am something.
I am nothing. Okay. Got it. So we'll add that.
I am awareness, but as a consciousness, I am giving belief to appearance, thoughts, and not valuing pure beingness, not living in pure beingness.
Very good.
There is a clear recognition of being aware, but not being awareness.
Not being awareness. Okay. Okay. Maybe we should write these down. This one in particular I want to write down, which is, he says there is a clear recognition of awareness, but it is not seen that I am awareness, is it?
Yes.
This one we can make a note of. Very important. There is a clear recognition of awareness, but it is not clear that I am awareness.
I'm not getting the point.
No, this is for me, it's not for you. The point is for me.
Okay, so what do you want to know?
There are three options.
If I'm still alive. I think I am. Sorry. Okay, three options. I am.
I am awareness, but I am consciousness, but I see neither of these because
I don't know.
Okay, come back. We'll come back.
I am awareness.
Very good.
Quite cut it to say I am awareness.
It doesn't
quite cut it.
Quite cut it. What cuts it better?
Right.
Very good. Very good. Is there something better in words?
Doesn't matter. I could say another.
Like? Okay. Good.
After having talked to you recently, I'm awareness, but I know it will oscillate.
Battery is gone or what's happening? It's a bit like what they were also saying about the conditioning coming back or the stories. I am awareness, but the oscillation might happen later.
I'm awareness. No, but.
No, but.
Firstly, I cannot say what I am. I don't know.
What rings true the most among the three?
I know I'm not consciousness because I'm aware of consciousness.
Okay.
Or at least I believe I'm aware of consciousness. And consciousness, of course, buys stories and all of that stuff. There is a deep sense of awareness. But it would be a lie to say I'm awareness.
Okay.
And also there is this thought of fear, I'm not quite sure what it is, of that gets bought, which is something can happen to me.
So they seem like there is a certain recognition of awareness, but it is not clear how that is me, and also a particular aspect of the conditioning, which is this fear that something might happen to me,
Right.
still continue.
Right. And I was going to say something, but I forget now. Thank you.
It is clear that I'm awareness, but I still buy my personal conditioning and thoughts and dive into the play of
So the
Zia.
favorite stories are still attractive. Let's put it in that bucket.
I believe that I am awareness. I have complete trust in you, and I believe so. And also checking, I feel that nothing seems to affect me.
Yeah.
Killings there in Uri or somebody falling sick, nothing, no emotion. But still, I feel if I am awareness totally, it should have opened a different reality which is not there. That's my belief.
Yes. So, is your belief in I am awareness just a belief, or is it a recognition that I am awareness?
I mean, I can recognize it.
It is a recognition.
Say that.
So, there is a recognition of awareness.
Yes.
But there is a particular condition, which is that if I was awareness, then the phenomenal existence would be different in some way.
Yes.
Is that what?
Yes.
I don't know, I just exist. I exist. No buts. Okay, very good. So this is the second one. I am consciousness or beingness with no but. Okay.
I really don't know what to say, but it's pretty sure that everything is here now.
I am awareness, but I am consciousness, but
there's no but.
To which one?
To I dare.
I dare.
I dare. I dare. In the now, because there's a play that will happen through me, and I dare to see what's happening, and I'm fearless. I don't care, but I am willing to explode and die now. Right now, because that's why I am here. And I dare anything, death, anything, fire, anything. I'm prepared for anything.
Yes. So with this courage, when you look now at what you are, what do you find?
I'm free now.
As what?
I'm being seen, everything is there. It's this beingness, this, and that is also seen. So it's effortless. It's getting very easy, very, very easy.
Why is it that the first parts seem to have more power than this part? Are you visualizing something?
Because it's dynamic living. There's dynamic living.
Are you visualizing something? When you check for who you are, what is happening to you?
Because I can see that there will be there is a dynamic living every day. Something will be picked up, and I'm not worried about what I pick up.
So you're not worried about the but part.
No, I'm not.
But what are you fundamentally?
Fundamentally, I'm total awareness. I'm total bliss. I'm total joy. I'm total abundance now, right now.
If you had to pick between the real reality of who you are, between awareness or bliss, what would it be?
Constancy. I don't need states. I don't need states. It's all tasted already. I need constancy.
90%.
Huh?
90%.
90%, yes.
I know.
Yeah. No, now. I'm talking about just now.
No.
Now 90% no.
Yeah.
Now what is it directly that you know? Between the three.
I know I am awareness.
Yes.
But the master has to confirm it. Whether it is a mind game. Either by questioning or hearing my story of 5 minutes. Final mistake. Because maybe the mind is playing.
Yes.
That you can check by questioning. Second one also. I know I am consciousness. Subject to the approval of the master. But whether it's a mind game. 99.9% I'm sure.
Very good. So he says, I am awareness, but there is a condition of confirmation from a credible source, which is the master. Yes?
Yes. Both.
Both things.
I am awareness now. It's clear that I must be awareness all the time, but most of the time I lose myself in personhood.
Yes. I am awareness, but I lose myself to the conditioning most of the time.
There is recognition of awareness, but the mind seems to be stuck in something doing.
One thing, there is recognition of awareness as I or just as a separate awareness.
As I.
Yes. Okay. So there is recognition of I as awareness, but
the mind seems to be stuck in doership.
The mind is stuck in doership, and that mind is attractive.
Seems to be. Yes.
Seems to be attractive. So favorite stories are attractive. Same thing.
Yes.
Because your favorite story might be about doership.
Yes.
There is awareness.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
So there is a sense of awareness. And is there an I which is separate from this?
No.
So is there a distinction between saying I am awareness versus there is a sense of awareness?
The feeling is when there's awareness, there's no I.
There is no?
There's no ego.
There's no ego, yes. So the I in this case does not refer to the ego, but the reality of what you are.
Yeah.
So the mind butts in with its favorite conditioning.
But that's also seen.
That's also seen. Good. So that is not a problem.
No, it's not a problem.
I am awareness cast in a person's mold.
Awareness cast in a person's mold.
So,
see, what would you cast in a mold? That which you can make a pot out of clay. Is it? Isn't it? Like you can make a pot out of clay. So one had some phenomenal attributes. You worked on those phenomenal attributes and created an object with another set of phenomenal attributes. You see? But if there was nothing in a vacuum, would you be able to cast vacuum into something?
No.
So how does awareness become this person? Or play as if it is this person?
Because I took part of that total awareness and made it my individual awareness. And
so you were there to do this, but you were already there to do this. You say, I took a part of the whole awareness and made it part of my individual awareness, but there was already a I that was doing this. Was that individual or was that universal?
well, that awareness that took the individual part is probably all the karmas and things.
And you're speaking all this from your experience? From your direct recognition?
Yeah, maybe I don't
know. You know about this karmas and things from your direct experience?
It's kind of inference.
Yes, so no inferences. What is your direct experience?
My direct experience is probably as an individual going through an awareness, how would you map it into a total awareness? And even if you see somebody having total awareness, you should be able to know everybody's state.
You sound like somebody who wants freedom for the cat. You want freedom for the cat, which is the person who you want to become personally total awareness. Or are you happy to be rid of the cat?
Yeah, we're happy to get rid of the cat, more or less. Yeah.
You see, so then the individual is the cat. The idea that I'm an individual is the false idea that I'm a cat. Both are as ludicrous.
So if I'm not the cat, what am I?
Yes, that's what I'm asking. What have you recognized now in the 2.5 days of my prodding, provoking, all of this must have led to some seeing directly about who you are, isn't it? And I've given you now 3 options. What are you seeing yourself to be most directly, most authentically?
I see myself more as at the level of awareness than just being consciousness. Because even animals have consciousness, they probably don't have awareness.
This is an inference or is your direct experience about animals having consciousness or awareness? So don't go with any inference. And especially don't use inferences to come to a conclusion about who you are. Because if it is just, I am a person getting replaced with a conclusion, a mental conclusion, oh, I must be awareness, it is not going to help you.
Well, I have a hard time trying to figure out certain things about being in a silent retreat. If we are total awareness, there's no necessity for people to avoid face contacts, have a smile on their face, and be, more sahaj. And so, I kind of think that everybody is fragmenting and splitting up themselves into their individual space.
First, before trying to figure out what are we doing and why is this guy doing it like this and why this retreat is designed like this, first let's become fundamentally clear about who I am, no? Then we can make conclusive remarks on how others are affecting this me. Who is it that you are?
I know I am awareness, but I feel miserable in the fact that the world I see doesn't seem to be that, because we are still living in a world of persons.
Can both be true. The first part is that I am awareness, and the second part is I am miserable because of XYZ, whatever the reasoning might be. Can both be true?
Well, the person can have misery, but the awareness is attributeless, so should not have any misery attached.
But still inferring, What is true for you? What is more true? If you're miserable, just say I'm miserable. It's enough. You don't have to say I am awareness and I'm miserable.
Yeah.
You see, that is integrity. So when Maharaj spoke about integrity, it was this. What is our direct experience? Let's blurt it out. If it is our direct experience, I am awareness, clear. Cannot be I am awareness and I am miserable, then how would it be that awareness became miserable?
I am living in the backdrop of the awareness. Without that, I am not existent.
Okay, so
here.
if you are living in the backdrop of something else, you see, then that is a very oppressive style to live. If that awareness is not you, but you are living in the backdrop of that, then awareness is the master and you are the slave. It's very oppressive. Are you the greater or the lesser? Are you the backdrop or that which is living?
Well, at the moment, I am the living. I'm not.
It feels like you're living. This is integrity. To say things like that, just from how they are directly experienced, that is integrity. You see? So can we with integrity say that I don't see how I am either awareness or consciousness, I just seem to be this living organism right now. Don't worry, it's not about peer pressure and what others are saying.
No.
We have to be true to our experience.
No. The fact I said about that I have awareness is also true.
Yeah. You have awareness.
Yeah, I have recognition of awareness every often. And then there is also...
Yes, but what is your living truth if I were to ask you in this moment? If I had a lie detector test, you see, and I were to say, okay, what is your fundamental truth right now? What is your truest introduction? What would you say?
Well, I don't know what to say.
Would you say I am Ravi, or I am awareness, or I am God?
I'll say I'm so and so, basically.
Huh?
I'll say I'm so and so. I'm
so and so.
Right now, I'm not going to push myself up calling myself awareness.
Yeah.
But be that as it may, I mean, that's what it is.
They'll come to
I feel like I'm awareness.
Yes.
Meditation and satsang. But I'm still
closer, please, so everyone can hear. I am awareness in meditation, but
satsang.
Yeah.
But outside, I'm still
Closer, still closer. Yeah.
Outside, I'm still very identified to the person, I guess, and I'm still picking up these stories and conditions.
Okay. So I am awareness, but outside of satsang or meditation experiences, I still am identified with the conditioning.
Yeah, and the tensions in the body as well.
Attention to the body. The body is a deep part of the conditioning, maybe.
Yeah.
Can we put like that?
Yeah, definitely.
Did it come to you guys? No. See?
I'm awareness. And every time I check, I'm awareness.
Any but?
So I would say to be truthful, but without giving power to something false. I would just say that I'm something like, as consciousness, I seem to be acclimatized into formlessness. Maybe it's still a little bit unusual, should we say.
It's completely clear that I'm awareness. There is no doubt, but I can
You
see.
said no doubt, के बाद but कैसे आ गया? Okay, says.
But there's this. Why there's this urge to pick up the thought that but is still there. In spite of seeing that I'm this untouched awareness.
Why is there a urge to pick up a thought? Is that in itself not a thought?
Yes, but it gets picked up.
This one has some power over you.
Yes, and sometimes there's another but, like this awareness, personal, might be person. Like mind plays a trick sometimes.
Okay, write this one down. The awareness itself might be personal.
Yes, and same for consciousness.
We should look at this one.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Who's left? Shivani's left.
I'm neither awareness nor consciousness.
Yeah. Then what are you?
The not knowing, which cannot be described in words.
Yes.
And somehow it's not a courageous confession.
Yes.
That
and this
Yeah.
because when I met Guruji first time this year, so whatever external events fine, being to see will be perceived. It came to some which mind felt this was it. This is the glimpse. But immediately it came back to say it was a void.
It was a
void.
Void.
And after that, everything just was dancing for distraction and like every level.
Yeah.
And I asked, I mean, this, I may say I, but it is not really like it's.
Yeah.
This is distraction
Yes.
and not. So it took me to some place.
Yeah.
It is very boring. It is not what is expected. It was.
Was it you? Took me to a place which was like this.
No, it is the way that I'm talking to you. It's not something it took me to.
Yes.
You
are that.
I am.
Okay.
And
So you're boring.
No, it was for the mind.
For the mind was
So
very
it
boring.
came back like that. So there was one prayer that arose that time that I have returned from this place a lot of times. Like I, the mind, body. And when don't let me return.
Yeah.
This is it. And when grace brought me to you, and you that question that didn't leave, and everything else also that keeps coming, keeps bringing this, which is here, has been even before spiritual journey or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't describe. Like I, the person, cannot describe. So when you asked us right now, and mind quick, there was a quick this unconsciousness, but something just said wait.
Yes.
So there is,
Yes.
with integrity, if I have to say,
Yes.
I'm neither awareness nor consciousness.
Yeah.
I'm something which is there even when they are not playing.
Yes. Yes. So if there is something when they are not playing, who would be aware of this?
It's not a thing. And it is not even its business to be aware. It just knows.
Yes. What is the difference between knows and awareness?
Awareness, here it is experience, there has to be something external or something.
Okay. So that is what we call the perceiving.
Perceiving,
Yes.
okay? And awareness also is knowing that you exist. But this that I'm talking about doesn't even care that this body
Yes.
exists or not.
Yes. Yes. So this that just knows and is unconcerned with anything in the phenomenal play, not even the body. This is what you're finding when you look for yourself? Yes, very good. So don't worry about terminology. Don't worry about terminology. I don't want to favor one terminology over another. It doesn't matter. You are coming to beautiful recognition. Who's left? Who's left? Where's Vani? Not left? She keeps ill quite often, is it?
Every time my experience closer to retreat, she
Achha.
kind of
don't know, Father. I don't know, like, the moment you ask the question, the word seems useless.
Yeah.
That's what I can say. Like the moment who am I needs to be answered. I am feeling what it is now, what it is. So the moment there is an effort to go back to a reference or something, it just feels like silence. It just feels like stay quiet. That's it. I cannot say anything.
This is fine for now. He's just come midway, no? So we'll give him some time to relax into the retreat. Okay. Can we read? Somebody left? Somebody wants to change their answer? Let's read some of the things we have.
Definition of awareness, but it is clear I am aware.
And many are like this. So this sense of awareness. Ask yourself, who is aware of this awareness? We might say, I am aware of existence, I am aware of the universe, I am aware of whatever we might say. So first forget about the of whatever. Say, I am aware of this I. Who is this one that is aware? Some of you had said that this is true for you, that it is a recognition of awareness, but it is not clear that whether I am this awareness or not. So can you raise your hands? Vijay was one. Just two of you. So give him the mic first, Vijay. So the recognition of awareness, who is having it?
I am having this.
Yes. Now this I is how far from that recognition, that awareness?
It is same. It's same.
Is there any distinction between the I, which is aware, between this I and the awareness itself?
But it seems like a limited awareness that I am aware of this body and some thoughts, some feelings, sensations, but this is not expanded.
Yes. So that is also a common doubt. So let's look at this one. Whatever the awareness might be of, so let's forget about that for a few minutes. You see, I'm aware of whatever, forget about that. What do you mean I am aware? What does it mean? You see, you say, I am walking towards the lunch place. We know what walking means. We are taking steps towards the lunch place. I am hearing the sound. We know what hearing means. I am hearing. I am tasting. We know what tasting means. When we say I am aware, what does it mean?
But it needs some objects to recognize it.
Agreed. So we have said that whatever the off might be, you see, I am walking towards the dining hall, you see, is not helping us define what walking is. You're getting the point?
Yes.
That I'm walking towards dining hall or my room or back to Pune is not helping us define what walking is. So we are not worried about the off. We are worried about what we mean by walking. Isn't it? In the same way, now what we are aware of is not of our concern because off keeps changing. That is content. What do we mean by aware?
Being conscious.
What do you mean by being conscious? Because that is just another word. And don't worry about language. If Hindi is better, we speak in Hindi.
I can say just I am. I exist.
Is to be aware the same as saying that I exist?
Yes, it's the same. I exist.
Achha. So when we say I am aware of something, then is it like I am existing of existence? I am existing of existence. I am aware of existence. Does it mean I am existing of existence? I'm not trying to confuse you with words. You see? So, but there must be a distinction between the sense of existence and saying that I exist. What is the difference between saying I exist and saying I am aware of my existence? Are both the same?
There is no difference.
Actually, yes. In reality, there is no difference. But in terminology, this, let me see if I can put it a better way. There is a sense of existence here now, in this that we call the waking state. But even this sense of existence comes and goes, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. So, who is aware of the coming and going of the sense of existence?
I can't find that.
Is it not you?
Logically, it's me, but I can't recognize.
What time you woke up today?
6:30.
6:30. How you know this? What changed at 6:30? That's all I'm asking.
The sense of existence appeared.
Appeared, correct?
Yes, but at that moment, there were objects in the room and body feeling sensation. That's why I can recognize that I am awake.
Agreed. But to say that something appeared at a certain time, something must be there even before that time. To say it was not there, but it appeared at 6:30. If you just walked into the room at 6:30, will you be able to say, okay, this thing appeared at 6:30? No, it was already there at 6:30, no? To say it appeared at 6:30 means there must be something prior to that which saw the appearance of this.
But when it was 6:20,
Is 6:20 a direct experience? It wasn't, because there was no time even there. There was no time before 6:30 because you woke up at 6:30. Okay, say what you were saying. At 6:20, what happened?
Where was I am?
That's what I'm saying. So there was no I am, but you were there to see that there was no I am, but I am appeared at 6:30. Okay, slowly. I said, what time did you wake up? You said 6:30. What happened at 6:30?
Can't say.
If I say that the sense of existence came into place, and at that time, the time that was showing was 6:30, would you say that is right or wrong?
That is right, but where was the sense of existence when it was 6:20?
That is what I'm helping you with, but this much we can agree with, isn't it?
Yes, I agree.
Yes. So, prior to that, there was no sense of existence. Only then we are able to say that the sense of existence came at 6:30, isn't it? So, there must be something which is aware that even the sense of existence was not there prior to 6:30. With me so far?
Yes.
Yes. So this I, which knew that there was nothing, and now there was this waking state, this sense of existence, and the time was 6:30, this I must have remained constant through both these, isn't it?
Yes.
Are you just saying yes because I'm bullying you into it, or
no?
Am I forcing you to say yes? You're looking.
Using my logic and saying that
Yeah,
it may be true.
Okay. Using your logic would mean that you are saying 2 plus 2 equals 4. Isn't it? You've not seen a 2, you've not seen a 2, and you've never seen 4. They are just abstract concepts, and we use reasoning to come to the right answer of these abstract concepts.
Yes.
You see? Now, was waking up an abstract concept, or you experienced it? Huh? Isn't it saying that, what did you have for lunch just now? You experienced your lunch, no?
Yes.
Same way, when I say, what time did you wake up? Are you using logic like inferences, adding two abstract things and saying, therefore this? Or are you speaking from your experience? Which one is it?
No, I don't feel that it's my experience.
You are just making up a number 6:30 and telling me, or you actually woke up at 6:30?
I actually woke up. I actually wake up.
You actually woke up. Yes. This is not logic.
No.
No. Yes or no?
No, it's not logic.
It's not logic. It's your direct experience that it was 6:30 at the time of your waking up. To be able to say that, you also said that that is the time in which there was the sense of existence which came.
Yes.
To say that the sense of existence which came, there must be, and speak from your experience, not from logic, check when I'm saying, there must be you to see there was nothing there, and suddenly now sense of existence has come.
Yes, but my question is, why there is not awareness at 6:20, which is reporting that this is body which is sleeping and which is not conscious of any object?
This is what I'm answering. Only this I'm answering. So there is awareness that there is nothing. Now there is awareness of the sense of existence, correct?
But why there is not reporting of being not conscious?
You are saying that, no? But when you say I wake up at 6:30, you are saying before 6:30 I was not awake or not conscious.
But that I am saying this moment.
You can only speak within consciousness. If being is not there, we cannot report or speak anything. Therefore, the sharing of experiences can only happen in the waking state or the dream state. You take it slowly, otherwise your mind will take you to other places. Simple point we are checking on right now is that what changed at 6:30? You say sense of existence came into play.
Yes.
That much is clear. Then I said, for you to say, okay, sense of existence came into play at 6:30, then prior to that, there must be a I that knows there is no sense of existence, and now there is a sense of existence.
Yes.
Isn't it? Otherwise, you would not be able to say that. Otherwise, what would it be? It would be that it is 9:30 at night or 10:30 at night, and suddenly it is 6:30. You see, there would be no sense that there is a sleep state. There would only be a sense that once in a day, there's something magical that happens to this waking state, where the time goes from 10:30 or 11:30 or some time like that to 6:30 or 7 a.m. or something. Is that your experience?
No.
No. You say that I went to sleep and I woke up at 6:30. Huh?
Yes.
You will stay with me. Your mind will try to say, but. We'll answer all your questions. Promise. Don't be in a rush. Okay? So, this constant, and then waking state comes, sleep state comes, dream state comes, sleep state comes, all of this, there must be one constant to be able to say that all of these states are coming and going. Isn't it?
Yes.
Now, this is what we are referring to as awareness right now. That is clear.
Yes.
Is it? Then your original question was, I'm not sure whether I am this awareness. You see? Then I said, okay, who is this one who is aware of awareness? Who is this one that is aware of awareness? Who is that one? Again, don't use logic. Must be means logic. Check now, who is aware of waking state?
I am aware.
Yes. And who is aware of this awareness?
I.
Okay. So this awareness and I, is there any distinction?
No.
So we've dealt with that question.
Yes.
Now it's clear that I is awareness. Okay. Then you were saying, why is it that at 6:20 I am not aware of this body, I am not aware of this world?
Yes.
That is a
Yes.
question, because it does not exist. Just like the dream does not exist before the dream starts, this waking state does not exist before the waking state starts. Too much? बहुत हो गया, बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया। अभी तक ठीक था, बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया। That is the meaning there of saying that our presence, this consciousness I am, is the light of the universe. It only means that when I am, the world is. You see, when you go into a dream, dream starts 6:30, suppose. Then will you say, okay, but why wasn't I not aware of the person who, in that dream, who was sleeping at 6:20? What was happening to his body? What is happening to it? Your dream time started 6:30. What was happening to that dream character at 6:20?
So the body does not exist in dream state.
Don't jump. Just stay with me. Just stay with me. What happened to that dream character at 6:20? The dream started at 6:30.
so confusing for me.
That's right. Because either you're feeling like you don't want to take too much time, or you're feeling something that wants to go ahead of what I'm asking. I'm trying to give you baby steps. You see? You're trying to jump over a few floors. So the question was, the dream started at 6:30. Where was the dream character at 6:20?
Nowhere.
Didn't exist. That's it. Same way, this whatever you might call it, waking state, started and the time was 6:30. Where were you at 6:20? You did not exist. Isn't that your direct experience? That there was no 6:20. Actually, 6:20 did not exist. Now he's really shocked.
You did not exist.
Yeah.
When you say you did not exist.
No, he's saying the dream character or the body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so then me as being did not exist.
Yes, even
Me
being did not.
existed, no?
Yes. Yes. You have to use that word. How many lost me completely in all of this? Huh? Huh? How do you mean body exists? Before you wake up, the body exists?
Certainly, bodies exist.
Certainly. Which one?
If I put camera, and at 6:20 I go, my body would be there.
But you will be watching that. You will be watching that recording. In which state? Okay. Okay. You will start a dream at 6:30. In the dream, I come to you and say, hey, Hari, I have a recording of yours from 6:20. Let's watch that recording. Oh, the recording is playing, the recording of the body, everything is coming. So then, that body exists, the dream character also existed then.
I agree, dream character doesn't exist at 6:20, but this physical form certainly
His physical body should exist, of that dream character.
This body exists, I will say, of that dream character.
Okay. Suppose you have a dream tonight that you are a Bhutanese man. You're literally rolling on the floor laughing. Because he loves Bhutan. He went to Bhutan for a month. And it's certainly the happiest place in the world. So tonight you have a beautiful dream in which you are a Bhutanese man and you have lovely Bhutanese wife. Both of you are the happiest couple in the world. Then your wife comes to you and say, hey, whatever your name is, Jigme, Sigme, Wangchuk. Jigme, Sigme, Wangchuk, last night I recorded you. And here is the recording of how you were sleeping last night. You see, and the recording is playing. So does this mean that even before Jigme's dream started, there was a Jigme's body which was there, which was being recorded? Which part?
More like a toddler is kind of trying to give a birth to the grandfather, like the research.
Something like
everything, mind does not know,
Yeah.
and what we are trying to answer is from
Yeah.
mind. What it feels.
No, we are trying to look at our direct experience versus what our mind is saying, okay, but it must be this way. You see? Now we're saying that if we have experienced this one, and his wife comes and says, I recorded you last night. You see? And here is the recording. Is it not possible to see a recording?
Yeah.
You see? But because the recording is seen, does it prove the existence of that dream body even before the dream started?
Can you please repeat
Yes.
again?
Because the recording is seen, does it prove, because the recording is seen, that there was this dream body even before the dream started?
what do you mean by dream body?
Yeah, so this body of this Bhutanese man is the one she recorded, no? And she showed you the recording. All this is possible to happen in a dream, you see? And because there is a recording of that, they prove that even before the dream started, that there is a body that existed. That is what you are saying, that even before I woke up, there was a body which was there, which was sleeping. Because if I can record myself and I can show myself the recording.
I can say that physical form exists, but that's like I am just lapse into to oblivious, and then I wake up again. But that physical form exists.
Okay. What we'll do is just after satsang, we'll take on this point. It's very simple actually, but I wanted to look at some of the other things which we had on the list. I am awareness is clear. Okay. Let's read what else was there.
I am awareness, but I know this will oscillate. Oscillation might happen later.
Okay. But first, it's clear for you also? Nice. Are you aware now?
Yes.
Who is aware of this awareness?
I am.
This I that is aware of awareness, what is the separation between this I and awareness itself? What are you finding?
It almost seems like there's a barrier to saying that this nothing, this thing which is not there is I. If
barrier just to the reporting of it or in the seeing of it?
In the seeing of it also, Father.
Okay, tell me what you are seeing.
Okay.
As you go about the inquiry. Are you aware now? Tell me what happens now.
It's a very clear answer that says, yes, I am aware.
Already this is reporting on the nothing, isn't it? Because you did you see awareness as a thing?
No.
Therefore it is nothing.
Yeah.
And yet you say yes. You see? Now that I, which is aware of this awareness, is it separate from this nothing of awareness itself?
Can you repeat that, please?
The I, which is aware of awareness, you say, I said, who is aware of this awareness? You said?
I.
This I, is it different from this awareness itself? So that it is nothing we crossed long ago when we asked, are you aware now? Another way to ask you, and I'll ask you all. When I ask you, are you aware now? Are you saying yes because you saw something to be awareness? You didn't see anything which is awareness, and yet you say yes. Why we say yes? We didn't see something, no? Did we see awareness as something? Take 2 minutes, all of you, on this question. Then you ask yourself, am I aware now? What have you found awareness to be? Did anybody find awareness to be something? You see? Then if you did not find it to be something, how do we confirm its existence?
Because I know.
It is just known, isn't it? Now, this knowing belongs to who? How many are even open to this kind of inquiry? Yeah. Okay, mostly.
Can I?
Yeah.
Just maybe digress just a little bit further. I know I am aware.
Yes.
It's very clear. And this awareness is seeing everything, It sees everything. Somehow, I think maybe a story that's being brought here.
But you're going outwards. Go inwards.
Okay.
Because outwards will only lead you to more and more stories.
Okay.
Go inwards. You say, I am aware. Go towards this I now. Who is this I that is aware?
Can I come up?
Yes.
So you asked me who is this I that is aware? There's only I here. There's no one else. There's just I am here, and I'm aware.
So when we're looking for awareness, we found that it has no attributes.
Yes.
And yet we know it.
Yes.
When we look for this I, do we find an I with some attributes?
There is a sense that I've always believed to be the I which is seen, which seems to be kind of a, but that's not the I. That actually has no.
So we leave
feeling.
that one. Leave that one. The I that knows even awareness, does this one have any attributes?
I cannot find anything.
For awareness, we find no attributes.
Yes.
We know of its existence. For this I, we find no attributes. Can you find at least a color? Like an empty space? Something? A bright light?
No, it knows the empty space. It knows.
Like a limbo?
No.
Something?
No, anything that is seen cannot be that.
Is it an inference or you're
No,
seeing?
it is
You're
clear.
seeing
It is
now.
clear, Father.
Very
That
good.
is clear.
Very good.
That anything I can see.
Yes. Now
cannot-
tell me one distinction between this attributeless awareness and this I which is aware of awareness.
At this point, the mind just starts to kind of
Let it come and go, don't worry.
It's the same.
The I that knows awareness, is it the same as awareness itself? If you know awareness, where are you situated in relation to this awareness? What separates you from it? And is the knowing of awareness, knowing of something which is separate from your own self? Is it like a knowing of an appearance? Or is it more intimate than that?
No, it's much more intimate
Much
than
more
that.
intimate. How much more? How close is the intimacy between I and awareness? Does distance even apply here? Does even space apply here? Are you experiencing some space?
Yes, I'm experiencing some space.
Who is aware of this space?
But
Space means what?
Just something. I'm not that. I'm not the space.
Yes. Who is aware of this? Whatever the experience might be.
I
even
can't
if
say
it is
who,
space.
Father. It's just there is a way. There is.
Is it
like-
not you?
Yes, I
Even if it is space, even if it is void, even if it is light, whatever the experience might be, there must be an awareness of it, isn't it?
Yes.
And who is saying, yes, there must be an awareness? That which knows of this awareness. You would not just be making it up.
Yeah.
So this one that knows of this awareness, is it in any way different from or separate from this awareness itself?
I'm the only one reporting here. So
Reporting is much
no,
later.
yeah. Okay.
Who is the one who is seeing this or aware of this?
Why does it? I mean, it's seeming more natural to say that there is awareness rather than saying I am this awareness. Okay, I'll just be very honest, Father.
I know.
Yeah.
This is why I've been asking you this question. Who is aware of this awareness?
I am.
So are you, this I is prior to even awareness?
No.
To be aware of awareness.
Awareness is not seen like you see another object, you know. So it's not prior to any other.
Yeah, so this awareness is here. It is not seen as an object. Is it? Now who knows all of this? Who is aware of all of this?
I am.
You are. Now where are you in relation to this one? Okay. I'm finding whatever means possible to get you to this seeing, which is very important. Because what your mind is doing is turning awareness into another experience. I'm having the experience of awareness, you see, but it is again giving you a perspective that you are still outside of it, you see. But where are you really? Are you looking at awareness from a vantage point which is outside awareness?
No, whatever inference is happening is after the awareness.
Exactly. So forget about the inferences. Just as accurately as possible, report from what you're directly seeing right now.
So what I can clearly say is that I see everything.
Yes.
I'm aware of everything.
Yes.
You know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes. And this I, is it not awareness? Which can see, which is aware of everything. It could be what? Is this like some sort of mental block?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this some sort of mental block? It's already saying, I am aware of everything, but I don't want to say I am awareness. Your seeingness, knowingness, some other word.
I think
the primal witnessing, the solitary, one solitary witness. What appeals to you? You see, so to some it might seem like I'm forcing you to give this answer, but I'm not. I'm just trying to avoid this mental dichotomy between the clear seeing of awareness and still the mind trying to keep up a separate I, you see. So as you see this merging, that this I and awareness are actually one, then you see that you are really the untouched one, unlabelable one, the non-phenomenal one, from which all phenomena come and go. So you are aware of all things, but not as awareness. Is that your final jawab? आखिरी जवाब लॉक किया जाए?
No.
For $1 million.
No. That's not my final.
This is the point where the mind wants to get frustrated, tired, rebel, say, leave here, leave this thing, leave. So a mistake coming to this retreat, it can come like that. Yeah? To the mind, it just feels like confusing abstract words. What is he going on about aware? Yeah? But if you're truly just openly checking with me as the words are being spoken, you will find this recognition of the self, which is not phenomenal, which is not an experience, which is not something which comes and goes. It is what you have always been. Now we are at this funny point. We have said, I am aware. I find no attributes to this awareness. Yet, it is known, it is seen that it exists. We also find no distinction between I and this awareness. We find no attributes for this I also. And this I is even aware of awareness. And it is aware of all things. There is nowhere where awareness is but I am not. Or where I am but awareness is not. I find no distinction, no separation between I and awareness. Therefore, what is the self that I am recognizing myself to be? Say something now. Okay, stay with this, stay with this. And we'll go through the rest of the list if there is tomorrow. That's good. I know that all of you are being very good with your silence. This evening, tonight, make even fewer exceptions. If you have been making some exceptions, make even fewer exceptions. This inquiry will stay with you on its own. If it has got you now, it will stay with you on its own. Allow it to eat you up. Don't resist anything. Allow it to consume you completely. Very good. May my Master's grace bring all of you to this recognition of the self. Thank you all so very much for being in Satsang today. Sadhguru Shri Mujiji ki Jai.
Sadhguru Shri Anantaji ki Jai.